you ever settle down to have children, think twice before you do it.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a god. If a dragon attacks, well, then it'll be a different story.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Are you feeling sick? You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you... Sometimes I'm... No, I'm not. Looks like we've got something in common then. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. Right then.
If we kill the dragon once, we can do it again. With your help, of course.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
You look awful. Better not get me sick. Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well. Uncivilized pelt-wearing axe-draggers. It's a wonder they don't still live in a cave like those ancestors they keep boasting about. It's true, the Vignar Greymane and his lot are one of Whiterun's oldest and, depending on who you ask, most respected clans. I don't dispute that. But it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to cling blindly to the past. What they call honor and tradition, I call ignorance. Battleborn is a name out of legend, sung in the songs of old and heard in deeds of valor for 100 generations. For Clan Battleborn they cry in the mead halls, first into the fray and last to quit their ale. We've got honor, wealth, and titles too, aye, and buxom women to warm your bed on a cold Skyrim night. Now, if that don't answer your question, then no words will. Money, you laggard. What else? It always comes down to coin. The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun, but so do we. Difference is, we're rich. And Vignar hates it. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. And what have they got to show for it? Beggars' rags and stale bread. We've got the same pride, same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us. Just one more thing the Greymanes want to blame on others. It's not my fault they turned their backs on the Empire, or their mule of a son raised arms against it. And yet, they want to heap the fault on my family's good name? Ah! You watch yourself out there.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death. Well met, Traveler. What brings you to Whiterun?
Truly?
By sure, this city could use more like you. Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun, and can set you on the path. Ain't sure if they're taking on new members, but you should talk to the companions. They're over in their hall. Jorvaskr. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle. Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymanes. Our family's been closest kin for generations, but Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish, that. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's a real problem. People have forgotten humor, poetry, and romance. I love a good sword fight as much as the next man, but there's more to life. It's my desire to enter the Bard's College.
Got it.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, the hard work.
If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's cauldron.
Maybe some other time I'll reveal your destiny. Tea leaves, palm reading. Chris, are you feeling all right, dear? Come to a love of her reading, did you? Sorry, pup, but I'm not quite in the mood.
Hey.
I'm here to buy compost. I suppose you don't need to worry about it.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh. If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. Remember,
I had enough
fresh
of
fruits
fish
and
and fowl.
vegetables every day.
Treat yourself and your kids to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Come to chat with an old woman, Do your good deed for the day.
eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Spare a coin for an old woman, Mal— Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. The divine smile on a charitable soul.
Be on the lookout. After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
You look worse than I feel.
Another dark elf. Just what Windhelm needs.
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them grace the damn Greyskin go back to Morrowind. They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. But what do they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have. Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor elves too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate. Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septims say I can punch you back where you came from.
You'll know the Dragonborn's come.
Pit bait. Get out of my face.
Captain Lonely Gale has been avoiding me. I just know it.
News. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
There's no glory in war. You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types? And you're right, at least as far as I'm concerned. Don't let Ulfric or some of these other short-sighted Nords bother you. Most of us are happy to welcome newcomers.
We drink to our youth, to the days
I killed a lot of high elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. And where did it get us? Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising? And another war. Help the Dark Elves? Oh, you must have heard me talking to Malfear. The Dark Elves live in a run-down slum called the Grey Quarter. Ulfric's content to keep it that way. I guess they think I can open Ulfric's eyes to their plight and get him to lift a finger on their behalf. I'm trying, but Ulfric is set in his ways. For him, there's two kinds of people in this world. Nords, and the folk beneath them. Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, Ulfric is the first to sound the horn and send the men. But a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed, a group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan, no troops, no investigation, nothing. There's a group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice. As long as they don't threaten Nord land.
What did you hear?
It was an
That's a
old
brave
Lord
offer.
proverb
I'd be happy to
that
throw in
said
my
the
coin
best
behind
way
that.
to get over the loss of a
You
lover
deal with them.
is to
I'll
find
make
a
sure
new
you
one.
get paid.
I didn't lose
Maybe
a love
this
of
old
yours.
soldier
I
will
lost my
throw in
wife.
some
Not
lessons
the
as
same
well.
thing.
Well, if it works
Show
in the
those
one
marauders
way,
what
why
Windhelm
not
justice
the other?
tastes like.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, if you change your mind, seek me out here.
It'll be a while before I'm ready for that.
Best not to walk the roads of Skyrim alone.
I own Hollifrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Ulgrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
The Empire's putting a
Only the
great deal of
foolish or the
pressure
courageous
on
approach
Whiterun.
a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. A fair point. Well, you've come to the right place then. Speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us,
I'm
he's
not much
against
of a
us.
strategist, but Lord
He
Ulfric
knows
listens
that.
to my counsel.
They all
the
know
same.
that.
How long are you...
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
You look awful. Whatever you've heard I can do, mind what or who you practice this on. Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? It's no secret the Aretino boy... Huh? Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers of...
You like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
For you.
Ulgrif won't give us a
Watch
straight
the skies, traveler.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire...
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Too long since we've had a good bandit raid.